So I just posted this February 28th. It's called my February recap, and I thought I'd just go through it, and I think we should start a cool routine together. And often we talk about goals, but we don't talk about wins. And what I want to promote here is celebrating what you achieved. And this is a great form of accountability, because now we live in a day and age where everybody yaps about what they're gonna do, but did you actually do it? So something I do over on my personal Facebook page is a recap of the previous month. And February was a really solid month. So if you like this type of video, I'd be happy to keep doing them. And I'd love to see you start to do your recaps on your own social media, not from a standpoint of bragging, from a summary of what you worked on, what went well, what didn't go well. So we kicked off the month with my wife's 21st birthday. Because we're in lockdown still here in Toronto, we didn't have any guests over, unfortunately, and we just had a little family thing. It was a lot of fun, and ordered a lot of food in. Kids finally went back to school, and our kids are in a private Christian school, which was really encouraging. My daughter is in grade 2, and they just announced that grade 2s have to start wearing masks. Fortunately, we're in a private school, and I got on the same page with the principal, and we made an agreement that she'd only wear the mask walking in between classes, and they're really good there, so they don't tell them to keep it on. That was a big win. There was a lot of anxiety around that subject in the Del Monte house, and really grateful that we're at the school we're at. Another big thing that I did this past month is I hired a sleep performance coach who's introduced me to things that I'm aware of but I haven't been doing to help optimize my energy. One of those things is intermittent fasting. I now fast till 12 p.m. I eat from 12 to 6, and that's really been helping a lot. I've also introduced cold showers, and I do cold showers for 1 minute. I started at 10 seconds and I built it up, forehead to sternum, back of head, circular rotation, side of head, full body. And the reason I do that is to optimize my energy without caffeine, because I'm a caffeine junkie. I've been utilizing way too much caffeine for energy, especially when kids came into the picture, and I want to get more natural energy back into my life. So I've got the intermittent fasting, I've got my cold showers, and then I also have bright lights. So bright lights help wake your body up, get your circadian rhythm all synced up, and when I wake up, lights go on immediately. All right, so I wake up pretty early. I also wear the Aura Ring now, so we're focusing on optimizing my sleep quality. The Aura Ring measures the quality of sleep you're getting. I can even show you. I don't get enough REM sleep. All right, so let's just take a look at my sleep from last night. Do you see REM sleep, 1 hour, 1 minute? That is not good. All right, anybody who knows these numbers is like, Vinny, come on, man. This should be over 90 minutes at least. As you can see, I don't sleep a lot. 7 hours, 5 hours. Anyways, I'm not bragging about this. These are things that I want to work on. Oh yeah, and delaying my caffeine 90 minutes. So I don't have caffeine immediately because it competes with your natural adrenaline and cortisol levels. So that's been a big win for me, pushing caffeine back later in the day so I have more energy later on in the day, which is when I'm typically tired. I'm wrapping up my day. My kids are just coming home from school and amping up, and they run around, play, and wrestle. So I've had to change my habits in order to become a better father, more present, more energetic dad in the evening times. I launched a new business, 7figurecoachingfunnels.com. You can check that out. If you're a business coach and you want a high ticket application funnel that increases sales, then feel free to check that link out, and you can message me if you've got any questions on Instagram or Facebook at Vince Del Monte, and that's a new business that I've launched. I also joined a Bible study, a men's Bible study, and we're working through a book, one of the best books I've read in a long time, called Becoming a King: The Path to Restoring the Heart of a Man by Morgan Snyder. We meet Monday nights from 9 p.m. to about 10:15, and we work through questions in breakout rooms. They're with gentlemen that I've never met, and they're individuals that are doing life together, and we're restoring the heart of the man. It's a really good habit. It's a place where I can ask questions to other believers and hear how others are struggling in similar areas that I'm struggling. Another thing, I don't have this down here, but I bought an addiction box. So at the end of my day, I put my phone in here from 4:30 to 7:30 to be more present with my family. I have a bad habit of having the phone linger in the evening time, so I'll check things that I would think are mission critical but are not mission critical. So I've got an accountability coach who checks up on me, and we keep the phone in the box for 3 hours so I can't get access to it unless I smash it. And the only way my team can get a hold of me in the evening time, they have to text my wife. If they text Flavia and say, hey Flavia, we've got an issue, she will determine if I get to go to my phone. So far, nothing has been mission critical. The addiction lockbox, you can get one of those on Amazon. I'll put a little link here so you can check out the one I got. It's literally a couple bucks. It can be at your house tomorrow through Prime, which is pretty sweet. Another big win for us, I don't share this stuff very often. We do investment properties. My wife and my brother-in-law, who is the brains behind the operation, and I'm the checkbook. Last year, we bought a property in Paris. Was it Paris? Yeah, Paris, Ontario. And it's where a lot of people are moving towards because Toronto's getting really, really expensive. And we bought it for $600,000. We put $100,000 in, and we just sold it last Friday night, a couple Friday nights ago, for $975,000. So we made $275,000 on one rental investment. And it was a really unique property where we severed it, improved one of them, and then the buyer is going to build another property on the separate part of the land. So that's what we do. We look for opportunities where we can sever the property and we can do different projects on it ourselves, or somebody else can in the future. And that's kind of our thing. So that was pretty awesome. That wasn't news I was expecting. And I guess we took action last year at a good time. That obviously doesn't happen every month. That happened to happen in the month of February. Just a few more quick wins. Our students in the 7-Figure Mastermind are crushing it. I'll drop some screenshots here, but you can see our members are crushing it. We had one member have a $200,000 month, another female have a $171,000 month, another guy had a $150,000 month, and this is cash collected. These are online fitness coaches, and they're doing some incredible things. And as you can see here on the screen, our members are winning and they are having big impact. They're increasing their income. And that's how I find my credibility, in the success of my students, not in my personal success. I've already done that, in the success of my students. So that's awesome. A couple other cool things. I do have a podcast. If you don't check out my podcast, the Vince Del Monte podcast, you definitely should. I do 2 to 3 episodes a week. I had Tamara Andrus, Martin Rooney, Alex Garzero, Jen Gottlieb, Eli Wilhide. That's Tony Robbins' #1 sales guy. Our head coach, Corby Waters, and even the one and only Luciano Del Monte, my dad. So a lot of great podcasts this month. Our podcast is actually growing, which is really cool because podcasts typically grow slowly. We average around 3,000 downloads per episode, and it used to be around 1,000. So our downloads are going up. That's not crazy or anything, but it's definitely 3 times a week. That's a decent sized listenership who are listening to me or my guest talk for 15 to 60 minutes at a time. Another one, I'll put some footage up here. We had our first muscle camp in a few years. I'll be looking forward to doing these maybe once a month. And we just did another one as well in March. And for me, it's just time to bring people together. I don't believe in letting the government dictate your reality. So we're doing what we have to do to bring people together. And that's what's normal, not what's happening in the world right now. Next, spent a lot of time outdoors on the weekends, tobogganing, ice skating, built the backyard rink for the kids a few months ago. I'll be honest, we didn't use it as much as I thought we would. So that's something we'll have to work on, exploring a lot of trails with the kids. My wife and I, we plowed through 3 different shows: Vikings Season 6, Cobra Kai Season 3, and we started Your Honor, which we just finished up. So we do like to watch our shows in the evening time. We try and limit it to 1, sometimes 2 episodes on the weekend, not go too crazy, or it cuts into that's now you know why I don't get as much sleep, because I stay up late as well. So that's something Vinny's going to work on. And workouts have been good. I got to dial in my nutrition, but I've been training consistently 4 times per week. Every 48 hours seems to be the sweet spot. I don't know if it's because I'm getting old or what, but I'm definitely finding better workouts training every 48 hours as opposed to training back to back. My goodness, this was a long freaking recap. 2 more. Couples date night. I don't know if you watch my Instagram stories, but every Tuesday night, another couple and us, we travel to wherever we got to go to have a date night. So our nanny watches the kids. We'll go into Oakville, we'll go into Guelph because restaurants are still in lockdown here in Toronto. They've got 10-person capacity. So we'll head over there, even if it's an hour drive, and we'll enjoy some Italian food, steak, wine, and it's one of our highlights of the week with another couple that we're great friends with here. And then best of all, our team is growing. So I'm the creator of a coaching program for online fit pros, and I currently employ more than 25 people. And it's pretty cool. I get to guide a lot of people. I love what I do. I race to my desk every single morning to start the day, to see what the new challenges are, what fires we have to put out, and working on the business and helping our students win. That's my most important role. So I think that's it. February flew by for me. This was the recap video. If you like this, if this was long and boring, we don't need to do them again. If this was inspiring, let me know below. I'd love to know, what was your highlight from the month of February? What's been your highlight so far in March? And has this triggered an idea for maybe you doing recaps? As you can see, I did this one on my Facebook page, and you can do these too as well. It's a really great thing to inspire people to level up, or else they'll level off. All right, we'll see you next time. If you're enjoying my content here, it really helps out when you like the video, when you comment, when you share, when you send it to a friend. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do that now. Hit the ringer so you're notified first when we drop new videos. And if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, click here. If you want to follow me on Facebook, click here. And again, all that stuff makes a big difference so I can reach you and I can help you, support you. And I think that's it. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.